to have units in your navigation and in your Facebook group, you need to change two different things, two different settings. First of all, I go here to the More button and go to Edit Group Settings. In here, I change the group type. So as you can see, when you create a group, most of the time we choose general because we don't know what the other types of groups are, and that is the standard. So when you click on change and find then here the social learning, that's the setting. And you can see organize posts into a unit or series of units that members can see, which is really helpful in my opinion. It's a social learning and you have different settings on that. So it's I understand units as chapters, and you can guide people through those chapters. But so that was the first setting that you have to change. And then the second second setting, you see here, you can still see we are still here in the edit group settings. Okay. And I just scroll down and see here in the sections these are the areas or the sections that you can switch on and off to see them here in your navigation. So I want to see my learning units. So I click on that and now you can see it immediately changes and you now have the units in here. Okay, I like to always save. Okay, done, just to be sure, you know. And if it didn't work out, do it a second time. I have had a couple of times that I've just forgot to, I don't know, to add or, so it's, yeah, it's simple. Oh, look, I have watch party on. I don't want that. Switch that off. Anyways. Not important right now, huh? Okay, now I go to, now there are two different ways to add posts to your units. You can go to discussion and we have created this post here just in a different video. So now I can go and say, click on these three little buttons and cannot do anything. So I have at first create a unit. So I click on units and now it says here, first of all, make units the default landing tab instead of discussion. That means when group members enter your group that they see instead of this, that what we are used to, the discussion area, they will see the unit section first. And you can even define which units you want them to, that are optional and which they have to go through. So you can make this as a landing tab. Okay, now I create a unit and I call it start, oops, here, zack. Now, great that you are here. Please go check out this unit and yeah, you know, you just give a general description and maybe a message to the people of your group, because if I would click this, I would make it optional, but I want new people who come to this unit that they find this at the very first moment, so that they know maybe this is how the group works, a video like that, or here is an overview and you have a document in there and with different topics, or you might, I mean, you name it, you have probably a couple of great ideas there. Okay, now I create the unit and you can see it shows up in the unit session, unit 1. If I would create a next unit, this one would go down and would be unit 2, and then I had a different unit 1. But you can always reorder posts, reorder the units, and so on. Okay, but at the moment it's about how to do this, right? Now, how do I get posts in here? First of all, when you click on units and you click the unit you want to have a post in there, now you can create something, a name of that section in that unit, describe it, first a title, then describe it, and then add the media. Maybe you have a recipe, maybe you have a funny Giphy, I don't know. I just added something. No, oh yeah, it's uploading. So you see, you could also just create something or add a file, add a post or whatever. There are so many different ways. Now I post this, and what you can see, it will show up here in this unit. Oh, let me reload. I'm still in the units area. And now you can see that I have this, this post in here. And of course, because you have created it in the unit, but that doesn't matter. It will show up in your discussion area as well. And the good thing is about that, it will, if you add a post to a unit, it will always say, look, it's in unit 1, in unit 1, start here. Okay, and someone can click on see unit. A second way to add a post to a unit is, oh, look at this. We still have this one post that I created earlier. And I want now, you can see it's not connected to any unit or sorted into a unit, so to say. So I click on these 3 little dots and go to edit to start here, or you want to create a new unit. Then now you can create a new unit in here in this area as well. But the very first one has to be in the unit area, in the unit section. So I connect it to the first unit, how to share. I don't know, it was where to share, right? Well, this is just an example. And I want this optional or not. Well, you decide and then add it to the unit. See, now I have here when I go into the discussion, people can see I have created the unit, and the unit has now 1, 2 files in there, 1, 2 posts in there. Well, yeah, and actually that's about it. Can you reorder? Yes, of course you can. You have here settings, but you also can just say, start here. This is a full unit. You could just delete this unit. You could edit this unit. If I would have several units, you can change the order of it. So there are a lot of different settings which are really helpful and probably help you a lot as well. Okay, great. Play with it. Try out different things, and yeah, let me know how you liked it and how you created your structure in the comments. I would love that so much. Okay, I say bye-bye. And take care. Bye.